Actually, I'm going to change it over. Boom. Y'all might be seeing it in a second. I don't know. Actually, I'm just going to share this into here first, and then I'll say my hellos here in a second. But we are live at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and share it into the one little group here so more people can kind of link onto it if they want to.
Heck yeah.
And then we'll kind of go from there. But we are. Okay, so there we go. All right, so anyways, YouTube, what's up, y'all? Or any of y'all that are in the SpeedQB group, or even if you're not, y'all find us here on YouTube every single time, and it is Thursday. And before we get anything else, for the most part, dude, happy Veterans Day to all you servicemen, all girls and guys, all of you. Thank you very much for your services. I think that y'all should have this 365 days a year because y'all do not get enough shout-outs. Thank y'all for everything, and just to kind of make that clear, from all of us at PBZ, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak from all of us here at PBZ that we are thankful for everything that y'all have done, truly. What's up, Phil? What's up, Straight Airsoft? If y'all seen the post, I got two guys from Praetorians with us. We're just going to run through a couple topics, kind of get to know these guys. These guys get to know y'all a little bit. Y'all probably see them in the groups or anything like that, chit-chatting. So y'all might know who these guys are. If you don't, well, you're about to find out who they are. We also got Brady with us. He's another gang member from PBZ with me. So we're just going to kick back and chit-chat about a few little topics, mostly who these guys are. I think we're going to touch basis a little bit on the new SpeedQB rules that just kind of come out. We played this weekend. We had to implement the old rules before this new rule. I know SpeedQB is kind of changing things around a little bit, but they're updating, and it's for the good, and it's for us. I would like to touch, I don't know if y'all heard anything about it. Straight Airsoft, you might know something about it. In Nashville, they did the Purge event. I'm going to try to squeeze what information I can out of these guys about that, how it went, because unfortunately we couldn't be there. And I got tears running still. Like, I'm really upset about this, because the pictures are dope. Y'all got some dope pictures. Like, but nonetheless, though, I'm going to kind of hand it to one of these guys real quick. Let them kind of give who they are real quick, where they played for, who they played for, how long they've been playing, so on and so forth. So it's either one of y'all that want to go first. Paper, rock, scissors?
Okay, I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you go first.
Cool. My name is Brian. Paul Sign Pendles, my Instagram, so you may see me on there. Been playing, I don't know, 5-6 years, I think, maybe. Started playing at CartCon 1. Met the Praetorian guys pretty early off, hit it off with them, and then been them pretty much since day one. Now home field is Nashville Airsoft, and it's one of our favorite fields. We can't get away from it.
Right, thanks, Boomy. Well, me, my name is Constantine. All time. Playing airsoft for 5-6 years. I played back in Europe too a little bit. Then when I came over here to the States, I haven't played it for a while, and then I got right into it. I love it. I've been doing it for so long that I spent too much money on my guns to say I'm going to play this week. I haven't played for like half a year. Then when I came back, I met the Praetorian guys. We all became really good friends. We became like brothers, and I just joined their group, and I love it. It's one of the best groups I ever joined, and it's fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Well, I gotta give shout out to y'all, man. Like, we started coming around Nashville. The first time we came last year. So what is this, 2021? So sometimes in 2020, didn't really know anybody. Was kind of outcast, so on and so forth. I don't know when we kind of just clicked up with y'all and started chit chatting with y'all. I can't really put a time frame on it, but I know since we met y'all, we have for real became some homies. Y'all are one of our favorite teams down there. Love to mess with y'all, and it was an honor again to play y'all last weekend. It was really an honor. I think that was the first time we've ever played you. At least at A. I don't know if y'all played B that I can
We
recall.
haven't played anybody except for the normal teams.
Cool. Well, it was fun. Super good match. But since we're getting in that area, what y'all think about the no feathering and well, I can't say the mag limit because Ethan didn't really put us on a mag limit on this one. What y'all think about it? Y'all ever feather? Do you do anything like that? Did it hurt y'all?
I don't really feather my guns. I usually use handguns in the tournaments, and when I play open play, I always have my gun, and I always have my hand. So my finger will never do that. And I'm not that good at it, so I just don't use it. And mostly I use my handguns, and that's what I love.
It didn't really affect me that much. I mean, I don't really feather. I'm usually middle finger, but it's kind of got a grip on the grip. But anyway, on my everything I got the M4. So I've got one ARP, but I know from folks that had a SMG class that was a hard hit. I know you, Steve, had a big changeover.
I'm so sad. I still have it right here. Like, I was just making a video before this podcast about this situation and the new rules. I'll probably bring it out. I don't know. I might let it go tonight.
I definitely like the way they went with like doing a round cap instead of ammo cap instead of a magazine cap. It makes more sense. You can get, if I can stick with what they want, they can be different and still have the same amount of VD that the guy running EPM has.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the whole reason I changed platform. I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with being back on the M4. I never had anything against the M4. It just, I had so much into my ARP9. It was just like, you know, kind of a bummer. And I kind of wish I would have waited around a little bit, because in the back of my mind, I was thinking there's no way they're going to let this ride. There's no way. I mean, just being an art player myself, I naturally follow like so many art players, you know, on Instagram and stuff. And I was just like, man, there's so many people that have ARP9s. And like, there's no way you're just going to screw us all like that. So I should have waited around. But I'm cool with it, man. I'm happy to be back on the M4. I like my gun. But it is kind of a bummer. Because it didn't seem right. I was like, man, 4 mags, the highest classic army, is, from my understanding, besides a high cap, but you can't use a high cap in SpeedQB.
X9.
Yeah, is your 120 round classic army. That's it. So you get 4 mags, that's 480 rounds. Of course, you're not spamming, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, this guy's shooting at me, and even though he's not feathering, he's still just, I got plenty bubs, I got plenty just waiting for me to run out, and then I'm just, basically just calling out and being a distraction at that point. Maybe throw my damn mag at him or something, an empty mag. Yeah, just go ahead and keep some in my some in my dump pouch or something, and just launch them, But I'm glad they have updated it. Hang along, what's up? Oh shoot, there's everybody. Oh, what's up, Freeland? Said he ain't gonna stay long, but he's here. We're happy that what time you can kick it with us. But yeah, man. The feathering thing, I was saying this a while back ago, and I think we talked about it on the other podcasts and such, and I made a video on this, and we've all had conversations about it. The feathering, I enjoyed not feathering. I did. It's different, and some of me kind of wanted to a few times, just because out of like almost like muscle memory, just wanting to do it, especially when somebody's running across, just naturally just wanting to do it. But I like that we can't. I mean, that really slowed things down. I thought it was going to be an issue of running out of mags, and it wasn't. Even with 1,000, with the slower rate of fire, it wasn't a problem for me at all. But I'm enjoying it.
That makes it an accuracy game too. It makes it accuracy instead of accuracy. You gotta plant your shots.
Agreed. And I think, I don't know, I think it was an over. I was wondering what if, I didn't see anything in the rules yet, but I haven't gone back through all of the new rules to see if it's in there yet. But I'm wondering if they're going to place a certain penalty on it. Because we was just talking a minute ago before this started that, now you get 25 points for unintentional no call. So if you didn't feel it, but a ref pulls you, I got 25 points held against me. You know, that's all 5 players. If you killed all 5, you get 5 apiece for each one. So that's everyone. And you get the same thing if you're intentionally not calling it, unless it's a face shot. You know, you take one of the die mask and not call it, well, you know, that's a disqualification right off the rip. But I'm kind of bummed on that rule, just because it's like, sometimes you just don't feel it. You see people pulled a lot, and it's just like they had no clue, you know.
I've been pulled before and had no idea. Felt nothing, didn't hear anything, and I felt bad. So I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea I even got hit.
Yeah. So it's kind of bummed on that one, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, I think, but I don't know. I guess it's a gray area, because how many people can be like, I didn't feel it when you actually did, you know, and just pull the whole I didn't feel it thing. You can usually watch off people's reaction. You know, you're shooting somebody. If they're darting across and you shoot them and they didn't feel it, you're like, you know, he probably didn't feel it with as much adrenaline, or it hit his, you know, it's mags or whatever the case is. Opposed to them guys that feel it, jerk a little, dip in, come back. Yeah, it's just like, nah, Bubba, you felt that, and you know you did. So that's kind of a little bummer. But I haven't gone back over all these new rules to see if there's anything yet that's added into there. When an NA will pick, if Ethan will pick up all these new rules, period, is going to be the question.
Yeah.
You know, because they
seems like they're picking and choosing.
Yeah, I mean, even before the EPM ones were technically allowed, it was just the EPMs. You know, Nashville's like, hey, we can use them. It's cool, you know. Which I didn't have nothing against it.
I think our first tournament we ever played in, we couldn't use them. And the next tournament, they allowed them. And the following tournament, I think, was when SYG came down for the big tournament, and I think that's when they kind of implemented that they would be allowed. So our first we weren't allowed to use them. Then our second tournament we were allowed to run them. So
yeah, it's one of those. One of our team members, Spiffy, says the new scoring system is awesome. I'm not against this by any means against it. I haven't just read through it on the penalty thing. Because that was one of my thoughts as well. What if somebody muscle memories start spamming the trigger? What penalty do they receive? Are you automatically pulled? Is that 25? You know, are you disqualified for that? You know, kind of. Penalty there, so I think that'll come out in due time. It may be already on there. I don't know. I'm not looking at the moment. So
yeah, I haven't seen the rules yet. I haven't gone through them. But when the tournament was going on last time, I even went to Ethan. I was like, "Hey, Ethan, if I bring dual handguns, can I use them?" He's like, "Well, if it's not in the rules, you can. I don't care. It's not going to be air efficient, but you can." So probably next tournament you're gonna see me with double handguns.
That's
I know, Steve.
That's different. I can see you peeking one side of Dorito, just got, you know, a pistol frame.
Come on, make my day.
Looking like John Wick out on a speaky beat field.
Exactly. There was one guy out there that had a secondary. He had a rifle and a handgun.
I mean,
was that the one running with? I feel like I saw one guy had. Running with the FRA that first game that went against SG, I think. I feel like I saw him drop a pistol and pull another one out. I thought, but I could be wrong on that. When he was running Snake against Cujo and John.
Yeah, see, something that Spiffy just said was, you know, the new point structure and the flag drop penalty makes people less likely to grab the flag and turtle up. Really like that. I agree, because, yeah, you're penalized for that, but you also get, you know, your points for that, which I believe is 25 extra points for first possession flag. So if the person that gets it, the same person that gets the flag, as long as he don't die, you know, we get that extra one if he hangs that flag. But if you get shot, that person is shot and the flag is dropped, you lose 25 points off that. So I agree what he said. It makes people less, you know, after the flag. It's more of just kind of like, let's beat the shit out of each other first and make it clear where I can get the flag and not have the option of dying.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Ethan that day because when he was talking about the flag and all that, I wanted to ask him if I can just grab it, put it in my gear, and just like that can have movement. Not have the flag right in my face every time I'm trying to move with it.
And what did he say?
And if I put it on the ground while I'm holding it, put my hand on the he didn't. I haven't asked him yet, but probably this Saturday I will ask him just to find out what's going on. If I can use it or if I
I'm
can use
pretty
that or
sure-
not.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure it has to stay in your hand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And even on the, I don't know for sure, but I mean, I would assume the ground has nothing to do with it as long as you're still in possession. Because if I get it and say I'm over there at Snake and I'm crawling through Snake on my hands and knees, and it's in my hand, technically it's on the ground, but I'm still in possession of it. So I don't know though. You never know. You never know.
Might as well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna ask him this Saturday when I go play. I'll let you guys know. Let you guys know what's going on.
Cool. The Purge. Tell me about this awesome lighting, creepy, just tell me about this awesome time that y'all had at the Purge. It might not have been awesome for y'all, but for us over on the other end of Instagram was just like, dude, double heart if I can, just tapping these pictures.
That's all you content. I got some good pictures. You booked it all weekend.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
But how?
Brian.
Go ahead.
Brian is our camera guy. When he takes a picture, that picture looks amazing. Like, I don't know how he works that magic with the pictures, but I want to know. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to tell me because then I'll take good pictures. And he's going to be pissed off at me,
Just my phone.
We need a
Man,
picture.
you put some magic on that phone.
We do. We need
That's the man right there.
We definitely need a photographer, like an on standby photographer at all times. Would be just so.
Hey, Neighborly got some freaking awesome pictures.
Yes. Yeah, and he just messaged me out of nowhere. It was just like, hey, man, I think I got some of you and the guys. And it just, sends me this link. I'm like, oh, my gosh, bro. Thank you. These are, solid, damn good photos. I think I got 4 out of it that were just...
Yeah, I think we got 3 for the team, two team shots. And I got one of me. I was like, I never get one of me. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'd never get my picture taken.
Yeah, that was pretty...
Yeah, Puma was very excited.
I was.
Yeah,
You're the one taking the picture, so I'm behind the camera.
You deserve it, bro. You always take pictures of us, and you deserve it now and then to, have a good picture of you taken while you're having fun. And probably this weekend, if you're coming this weekend or next weekend, probably gonna put one of those green vests on and just run after you with a camera, try to get good pictures and videos of you.
He's really
Okay,
just trying to give
I'll
you
do
a
it.
position way.
That's what I think. So really, he's right here,
He's right
guys.
Trying to get him from the right angle,
Look at the picture of you shooting him.
Yeah, pictures.
I
Pictures are always great. Even for social media stuff. I mean, I'm one for putting stuff on Instagram and stuff, and I like a good quality picture. Just good depth of field, bokeh behind it. Blurry backgrounds. And it's just or as Houdini always puts, that little emoji.
Yeah.
Just a little. That's what I think about a good quality picture.
So I'll take a bunch. I'll take a bunch and go start going through them and be an awesome shot. But it's blurry or it's grainy or it's not. I'm like, I can't even use that.
Yeah, we need a full time. See, and talk about that. I even when he sent me that link for that. I even shot him a message back. I'm like, hey, if you're ever there on the Saturday, the first Saturday of the month, hey man, we might talk a little bit about seeing some, getting some shots from. I'll gladly. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, we had a photographer come down before.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having another one. And if I remember the guy correctly, he had the big ass zoom lens. The Canon
It threw me
zoom
off.
lens.
It threw me off because the other accounts that got tagged with them were for Nashville, but the Nebula I think was saying something about Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania, and so I was like, it kind of threw me off because that's a big gap for the same account.
Yeah, that's what I kind of. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I was on I was on the message about it, and I know he can't be there on the 4th. This specific guy, so. But I like, man, if you're ever in the area, man, because those lenses, like, I mean, they're expensive as hell, but the compression,
There was some awesome
and
shots.
good quality of the picture,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Bro, who was the one with that big old like news camera?
That was was it TN Union Airsoft or something?
I think that's who it was. Yeah,
I was like, why is the news here? Like,
yeah. You better careful
I know,
with that
right?
camera out there too.
yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Wait,
It's probably protected though.
Yeah, which blew my mind because I'm like, what are you packing this big thing around for? I was like, man, there's cameras this size that put out amazing quality. Now, like you can always size
Yeah.
it down, like
You have it in
like
your
an
pocket.
A7 III or something, just put a good lens on it. It does great. It'll outdo that big thing.
Heck, my cousin, she's got a Nikon camera, and I'm probably gonna take it and take some pictures of us. And when you guys come, probably I'm gonna take some and just take it out off her camera and go and see what I can do with them. Or
See-
give it to Pumbaa and let him work his magic on it.
Yeah. And man, what sucks too is we still have not got a big ass team photo with us and y'all yet. Like we have yet to do that.
We
I don't know
we need
why.
that.
Yep.
We say, at least I do, and I know a couple of teammates do. It's just like, man, we got to get some pictures. Like we're going somewhere, we're like, let's get pictures, and then we get so caught up in the moment
That's exactly it.
and never get them. We're just like, this sucks.
That's why we went to ACS for that year anniversary. I'm like, I want to get pictures, but I don't want to miss. Because I knew that we'd be going like in waves because of the sessions, having some people there. I don't want to miss playing. I was like, man, I'm gonna do that first game. I got there and messed up, and I was mad. I was mad. We come all this way, and I'm about to walk off, and I'm like, hey, let's take pictures. I'm on the field. It's perfect time. It worked out. Walk around, just got pictures, but normally it's. I'm gonna take a game and just take pictures, and you get into playing, and you don't. It never happens, and then the guys don't want to.
Yeah.
I think the guys sometimes go out on the field after we get through playing, and just get some staged shots, and half the time they're like, I'm bored, I'll go back up there. All right, I understand.
Yeah,
Trying to
most of
trying to
us,
get that
after we
first out.
play the entire day, we're done. We just want to go home and pack.
Yeah, Spiffy agrees. He said 100% of the time we need a full-time photographer on the roster. Yes. Just
Right.
like, bro, you're going. Just we'll give you got a jersey. You're on the team, but you're the photographer. You shoot this. We'll shoot these.
you can't be skipping tournaments.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So it's Yeah, the whole
Danny usually tries to take pictures of us at ACS, which we appreciate.
he does. He and he'll get one like random one, like
Yeah,
you
I'm like,
didn't
he
even
was
know he
that
was
guy.
there. I'm like, man, you would be a great, like detective or something. Like we had no clue you was even standing there and have a picture of us. I mean, we get so caught up in that, and I mean, sometimes just in recording something, that's how I usually get a thumbnail. It's just like I'll record something, I'll pause it, I'll move a couple frames, and my camera like froze. Wow, I think we're still going, but my whole Discord just dropped, y'all. Let's fix that situation.